A little bit about that journey and maybe some advice you would give to young women who are aspiring to be in your position.
Well, radio gave me an amazing foundation, and I did 12 years of radio here in the Atlanta area, Hot 107.9, V103, and 94.5. And I would tell any young woman who wants to get into television that radio is a great starting ground. And now you don't have to go to your these big-time commercial radio stations anymore. You can create your own podcast. You can do so many different things that you... And let me tell you like this: everybody's journey is different. Exactly. So if you go the intern route and go to a radio station, that's amazing. If you start your own podcast, you start your own blog, just get the experience that you need. And I feel like all of those years that I've put in, and with the guidance of God, of course, is now really giving me the foundation to where I need to be now. I feel like my foundation is solid, and now it's truly time to soar.
I'm definitely a firm believer in what you just said. You know, if you're not getting those opportunities, go create your own.
Create your own, and that's exactly what I did with the podcast that I have. I wanted to create something that was completely mine, because being in this business, and I'm sure people who are in media will tell you, you have to do your own thing, because it's only so many times that a network can say, yeah, you're not good enough. And then I'm like, you know what? I am good enough. Let me create my own thing. God gave me exactly what I need to go to the next level. And so I created my own space. And once I did that, these opportunities started to come. But I think he wanted to see me do my part. Exactly. And then he can say, all right, now we can meet in the middle.
He had to see that you really wanted it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, thank you for being here with us on the guest list, brought to you by StreamATL.net. Once again, it's your girl, Bree, signing off. We just spoke with Rashawn Ali, one of the hosts of Sister Circle. Stay tuned. We got great things in store. Welcome back to On the Guest List, brought to you by StreamATL.net. We're here with one of the co-hosts of Sister Circle Live, Miss Kiana Dancy herself. How are you, Kiana?
I'm amazing. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Can't complain.
It wouldn't help. It would not help.
So tell us a little bit about how you found your spot on Sister Circle Live.
Wow, I did not find my spot. The spot found me. I will be very honest with you. This is something I've been doing for a very long time. I've been in the industry as a stand-up comedian. I'm a writer. I'm an author, all those things. So I already knew that. And it was funny. That's a very political correct statement, right? But as a child, no, but for real, as a child, I used to tell my mother, like, okay, Oprah has my job. She's just holding on to it. So I knew that this was going to be the evolution of the things that I was doing. I just didn't know how it would be. I didn't foresee it as a panel or a group of girls, but, you know, I like this space. It's really good, and I'm fun. I feel it's a great launch pad for whatever is, whatever's supposed to happen with me.
Okay, and what message do you want to get across on Sister Circle ATL? If you had to put it in one line, one good sentence for the viewer.
You know, as African American women, we deserve a seat at the table. It's just that simple. You know, quite often there's conversations being had and we're not involved. There's decisions that's being made about us. There's every day, you know what I mean? So if anybody walks away, I just want them to know that they deserve to be there. And, you know, pull up, listen, and you will learn. You will laugh, and as you can tell, girl, you gonna cry. Right.
We already know you bringing some laughs to the show, most definitely. Oh, okay.
You know what? Quad, her one-liners are amazing. So is Q. Q is very funny, and I cannot discredit Selena. You know, Rashawn is a little bit more reserved, if anyone is going to be, but she's funny too. So us together, collectively, we're hilarious, I think. But yes, that's what I do for a profession. That's for a living, right?
Gotcha. So what would you say makes Sister Circle Live so much different from all the other daytime talk shows that we have on television today?
Okay, starting with the title, we're live, right? Secondly, you know, being live, girl, it's a lot, because you have no idea, being live, that's the pressure is on. Like if I slip up, or because first of all, I got a gap in my teeth. Girl, I got a thick tongue, so sometimes the words don't come all the way out right, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, we're live. We're an all African-American female panel. That's new. And also, we really are addressing issues that are deeply affecting our community. So, you know, you would never go to sit up and watch a talk show where they're talking about colorism or, you know, cultural appropriation. None of that. That's not happening. So we're really talking about issues that are talking about us. Right.
Which is what we need, especially with, all the reality shows on TV right now. We definitely need those shows to uplift us and touch on those topics that nobody else talking about.
Right. More importantly, this is a great way for us to have a positive influence, and also a very positive way of, people have a positive image about us, because, even with Quad Men on the reality show, when you see her on the talk show, you're like, oh, I did not know she's like that. And even when you see me on stage, I'm owning it, he and high, you understand what I'm saying? You wouldn't know, oh, she pulls up, you know what I mean? Not only is she educated, she's funny, she's articulate, but man, I'm very impressed. We've gotten a lot of that so far too.
You want to go on ahead and tell the people where they can find you?
Absolutely. So I'm all things social the same. It's at Kiana Dancy, KIANADANCIE. That's also my website. So it's KianaDancy.com. Now look, people, if you got a woman, don't be in my DM, okay? Because the boys, girl, husbands,
they're trifling. They are
right.
trifling.
The husbands stay in my DM talking about what's up. I'm talking about your wife.
And do you have any projects that you're working on right now that you would love to tell the world about?
Girl, there's always a project. So, first of all, I am working on let's say this. I'm working on a tour. It's an all-female tour. And there's a lot that goes into that because, girl, Monday through Friday, I'm on set. So I can only leave on Friday, Saturday, and I'm home in my bed by 9 o'clock on Sunday. You know what I mean? So the crazy thing about it is, it's like my plan is to go on tour. That's always this is what this is for. To broaden, make my star brighter, get the people to know who I am. So that's that. So we're working on an all-female tour because I want to give the female comedians an opportunity, right? The other thing that I'm working on, and thank God for this, right? My book will be out in December 2017. Girl, it's late.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's so late. But I'm going to tell you, there was some issues with there was some issues. There was some issues with editing and things. And little bumps in the road. We had to find my voice with working with an editor and things of that nature. So it will come out in December. It's called Bye Bye Bags. Laughing to lighten the load. And it's all about, no matter what you've been through, you don't have to look like you've been through anything. And we all been through some things in our life, right? But I use comedy and I use laughter to heal myself whole. So once I found myself broken, I went through a breakup, I'm a child molestation survivor, I lost my job and all these things. I was like, ooh, mama got to get herself together. So I use comedy, I use my gift of making people laugh to heal myself.
Oh, wow. That was definitely some great insight. Well, thank you so much for speaking with us here today on the guest list. It was a pleasure.
I appreciate
to have you.
I appreciate you.
Once again, it's your girl, Bree, and we're here on the guest list brought to you by StreamATL.net. We're here with Miss Kiana Dancy, and it was great hearing from her. Stay tuned. We have so much more in store. Welcome back to On the Guest List, brought to you by StreamATL.net. It's your girl, Brianna, and I'm here with none other than DJ Q himself. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, pretty?
I'm doing pretty well, thank you. Don't make me blush. So you're the only male on Sister Circle Live. What do you hope to bring to the show as far as your male presence?
Well, I hope to bring, and I was hired to help bring, a male perspective to help balance out the conversation. Luckily, I have a background of just being so close with black women that I think, I understand them in a way oftentimes their straight husbands, boyfriends, brothers, and cousins don't. And I like to show that side of black male energy, embracing, loving, and uplifting black women.
So why do you think people should watch Sister Circle? What do you think makes it so much different from all these other daytime talk shows that we have on TV right now?
Very good question. So people should watch Sister Circle primarily because we're just cool and dope like that. But overall because, listen, we're smart, we're edgy, we're educated, and Sister Circle is the first show of its kind built and designed to speak specifically to black women. It's never been done. Now, while we embrace all our sisters and, we find out that all of us across racial lines have more in common than we do in difference, but we are talking specifically to the sisters. and there's never been a show like this, and that's why it's important, because they are marginalized in this current culture, and we need this.
So on tomorrow's episode, you actually have your segment of Sister Cam, which is Brother Cam. So what can we expect from your Brother Cam?
To be honest, I don't know. I haven't seen it. But I did let the cameras into my house, and moreover, I let them into my heart. I was completely vulnerable and gave it all. So I'm kind of nervous about going to work tomorrow because I got a feeling it's going to be a lot of tears. But, you know, yeah.
This one was.
Yep. So,
thank you for being here with us today. Thank you for taking the time out. It was great speaking with you. And I wish you the best of luck in this first season of Sister Circle. Once again, this is Brianna signing off. We just spoke with DJ Q himself from Sister Circle. Stay tuned. We have great things in store for you.